So I'm at a little creekside campground in Virginia. Just got the tent set up, and it is right by a creek with ducks in it. But on top of the little bluff behind the creek are buildings, apartment buildings and stuff. So hopefully that won't be a problem. I talked to a ranger who told me that most of, all but a few of the Forest Service roads are still gated. And if I could find any that weren't gated, and she said there were a few that I could camp for free, you know, dispersed camping. But unfortunately I wasn't able to find any that were open. So I had already looked at this place and wasn't really crazy about it at first, but it's kind of grown on me. I think it's going to be okay. So here it is. I'm getting ready to start the fire and cook some pork chops. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, and I got a product I've never tried before. I don't think I'll need it, but I'm going to try it anyway just to see how well it works. Shenandoah Fire Starter gel, instant flame gel. I know they used to make a fire starter ribbon that was kind of like that, and I've never used that either. I've generally been of the mindset of just using, you know, doing it the old-fashioned way. That's the way I've generally done it. But I'm going to try this. I'm not even going to read the directions. I'm just going to put a little bit there and there and try it and give it a little mini review. I probably need to move it away from there. So here goes nothing. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's plenty of tinder and kindling. I mean, look at that tinder. That's tree bark, you know. That'll be perfect. But, so, you know, like I said, look at that. Look at that. I don't even need this stuff. But I'm going to try it. Okay, it's burning with a blue flame. That tells me it's alcohol, which I kind of figured anyway. Denatured alcohol. That's what most Shenandoah products are. And I guess the gel is just from something added to it to hold it in place and possibly make it burn longer. So, it does seem to be burning a good long time. That's not bad. I have plenty of firewood. Plenty firewood. Now this is not dry. But we'll go ahead and put it in there. This is dry. While I was in the forest, I picked up a few twigs. And I already had some firewood too. Quite a bit, in fact. So that seems to be working pretty well so far. Let's go ahead and stack a little bit of larger stuff on here. Now this big clunk of wet stuff was already here. You see where somebody started chainsawing it at some point. And you can see where it's been in the fire before. that will make a good reflector. And, you know, the fire will gradually eat away at it. There's quite a few other people in the campground, but they're all in RVs of one sort or another, which I like camping that way too. There's one that I'm not going to bother splitting it because I've got stuff that doesn't need to be split. So we'll use it as a nice long burning thing. This is dry enough that it won't need to be split. I could very easily split it. You know, actually, maybe I will give that one some splittage. Just to try out my roofing hammer. I also have, this is an S-Wing. It's an old one. It was my dad's. So, I guess he bought it back in the 70s or something. But I also have one of the S-Wing camper's axes, the 42 inch or something along those lines. It doesn't split very well because its blade's too thin, and that's probably going to be the case with this too. Also, you know, not very heavy. Huh, that did split well. Would have split more well with something better suited to splitting, which I thought about bringing, but didn't figure I would need it. Okay, so the gel appears to have gone out. So I'm going to say that's, if you don't know how to make a fire, that's probably not going to help you very much. If you do know how to make a fire, then I guess it'll just help you to make it more quickly or easily under adverse conditions or whatever. But since I started using it, I don't know. No, I probably won't continue to use it. I'll save it for a rainy day. Literally. Okay, that's enough for now because I kind of need both hands.